Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is Mike from Sapulpa Times
And Lucy with the City of Sapulpa.
and Gracie,
And we
the
have Gracie.
official Timeloop mascot now, I think. Getting there. Um, Gracie's here for a reason. We're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, I hope that your week has been going well. We're here at the end of it, and we've got Hudson. We're filming in front of a live studio audience today. Hudson's sitting over there eating donuts and having himself a great time because apparently some of you guys are out of school today.
Yep.
I guess all the Lone Star kids are.
Yes, we are.
And then I know that just about everybody's getting out on Monday. So is the city hall going to be closed on Monday?
Everyone keeps asking me that, and I actually don't know.
Okay. I guess you'll find out when she shows up to work on Monday
Well,
morning and nobody else is there.
Right. I'll find out after this because everyone was asking me yesterday. And when I was in the office this morning, I forgot to
Yeah.
ask.
So it
I
is
don't know.
okay. So it is President's Day on Monday. That is part of the reason there. But then I guess like Lone Star is doing professional development or something today also. Let me kick things off the right way by reminding all of you guys that it is Free Coffee Friday, and over at CTX 114 East Dewey, Creek County Law is sponsoring the Free Coffee Friday today. You can get yourself a free drip coffee or discounted specialty coffee. All you got to do is go down there and walk in and get yourself a cup and pour it yourself, and that is all that there is to it.
Yeah, say that part again because when I went, I didn't know that. So I stood in line.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have to stand in line. Now, if you want like a specialty drink, like a latte or something, you do have to stand in line and they'll tally your mark down there. But if you're just getting drip coffee like me, then you just walk over to the big tall thing they have on the side counter and be sure to shake a few hands and kiss a few babies while you're there because it is a great time with everybody. So anyway, that is what's happening this morning over at CTX, going on until 10 o'clock. Be sure to get down there and get that while you can. We've got some stuff that we got to do, new city news that we got to take care of. And Lucy, I'll let you kick it off there. I know that.
All right, so we are going to kick off today and say congratulations to Zane. Zane is a city employee who's been with us for a few years. And Zane actually passed his A license exam. And so we want to say congratulations to him. And we are super excited for what this means for him and his future here with the city of Sapulpa.
And you did mention to me this morning also we're doing an adoption event over at the shelter. I guess they've been doing that for a little while.
So it's been going on for a week and
Okay.
for this week, and it'll continue to go on through next week. So if you are looking for one of these little things,
Not this one specifically.
not this one, you can't.
She's
have
got
it.
a home. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want a puppy to love on, and if you have not seen little sweetheart, she is a sweetheart.
She
On
is.
the shelter
I said
page.
yes. Yeah.
They do have some puppies, but they are overcrowded. Quit biting the table. They have an overcrowd of dogs, and they are doing free adoptions. They did them all this week, and they'll do them all next week. And they're also asking for dog food donations. They are running low on dog food. So if you have an extra bag laying around or you're going to take a trip to the grocery store, just grab an extra bag of dog food and take that out there.
Please do. They need it for sure. And then they're doing that adoption, the free dog adoption, I guess, through the end of like next week, I think,
Yes.
right? Is that right? Okay.
Yep. So you have
Good deal.
another week to get out there and get yourself a puppy for free.
Yep. And I found out this morning, didn't know this before, but I went to the Animal Shelter Facebook page and found a link to a page that they have that has all of the dogs and cats that are available for adoption.
Yes.
And
they, if it's on there, then that means that they have passed their 3-day hold or 5-day hold, depending on what that looks like. Because if they pick up a stray, they hold it for a few days. So it doesn't automatically go on that list. And then once the dogs are like medically cleared and everything like that, they go ahead and put them on that website. And so you can see what they have.
So be sure to go check that out. That's on the Facebook page. Let's talk about road construction, some of which is done now.
I know.
I pulled up this morning and Hobson was clear. You can drive all the way down Hobson now.
I know. I texted Mike last night. I said, Hobson is drying. Barricades will be moving soon. And then when we got here this morning.
Yeah. Soon meant like a few hours.
Yeah. There is no barricade. So Hobson is completely open and ready for all of your travels. And that will stay open until Dewey is complete. And then we will have one more project to complete the stormwater project circle that's going on, and we will let you know when that is going to start. But for now, enjoy Hobson.
So the other thing we need to do is we got to give a shout out. We had a couple of emergency water main breaks over the last few days, and thankfully the weather was pretty good for it. But I was pretty impressed with how quickly those guys were able to get out there and knock that out.
It's quick. You know, I get the text that says, "Hey, this line has been busted. Can we get it out there?" And we get it out there, and they tell us, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. By the time we get it out there, we're getting a text that's like, "Hey, wrapping up, water's being restored." And I'm like, "What?"
So it's like they're finding out about it, and then then it's fixed.
Yep, they're moving very quickly to make sure that none of our residents are without water, and just really moving as fast as they can. So when you see those blasts or those posts or things like that say like 3 or 4 hours, that is like worst case scenario. We haven't even had to wait worst case scenario for any of them. So
yeah, thankfully, yeah,
our
it's really
streets
good.
department is killing it.
They know how to work the streets or something. I don't know. I tried to pull a joke out of there. That didn't work very well. Anyway, let's move on. We got today in history stuff. Are you ready for your today in history?
Ready.
I'm kind of excited about some of this.
Okay.
Going way, way back here. I don't even know. Some of this stuff, I'm like, how did you think to record this? But this was in the year 600. Pope Gregory the Great decreed today in 600 AD that God bless you is the correct response to a sneeze. That was the decree by the Pope. How did you even get to that point? It's like, what should we say after a sneeze? I know, let's ask the Pope.
Oh. Well, they say that when you sneeze, you die.
Or like your heart stops.
Yeah. That's basically dying.
Now, I know that our friend Janet, she loves to say, bless your heart and soul.
Yes.
Every time somebody sneezes.
She does.
That was actually the first time I heard somebody say that. And then I was like taken aback. I was like, wow. Most people just say bless you, but she's kind of going for a little extra there.
Yeah, she's blessing your heart that's turning off.
And your soul, in case, your heart doesn't start back up again, which is a terrible way to die from a sneeze. Anyway, so the Pope decreed that God bless you was the best way to respond to a sneeze, because we needed to have that answered. So skipping ahead now to 1659, the first known check was written for £400. That was a lot of money in 1659. That was like enough to buy like a cow and a house or something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing, but
probably.
Well, yeah.
Because you bought things with like £1.
Yeah, or like, I don't know what, like a pence? Is that like a subset of a pound? Sorry, this is
I don't know.
the United States, so we use
Nickels and dimes.
Yep. And boy, how. They're always nickel and diming us. But anyway, that check is actually on display now at the Westminster Abbey, which I thought was kind of cool. So the first check, recorded check in the world. I just got to wonder what that was for and like who had the idea. Because it sounds like a scam at first. It's like, hey, I'm going to write you this piece of paper that has a number on it, but don't worry. Take it to the bank and the money's there, yeah. And now these days, a lot of times places won't take checks because
people wrote those checks with no money there.
Yeah. Writing hot checks all day long. I wonder when the first hot check was written. Probably after the first regular check was written. They're like, I can't believe they fell for this. I'm just going to keep writing checks.
Right.
1852, the Studebaker Brothers Wagon Company was established, which is a precursor to the automobile manufacturer. I did not know they made wagons first. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, the wagons that were like behind the horses and stuff.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the wagon definitely came before the car.
Yeah. I'm hearing a cart before the horse joke right there. The car,
oh, you mean like that person specifically is what you're saying?
Yeah, the Studebaker Brothers, that they made wagons before they made cars.
Okay, I was like, we
cool.
definitely had wagons before cars, Micah.
Well, I knew
I'm
that.
not a history person, but come on.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Like, what?
The Studebaker.
We got this new automobile thing. Like, no, hold on. I got this horse-powered wagon here. So that was the Studebaker Brothers. By the way, shout out to my boy John Stallnaker, the Studebaker dude, frequent columnist over at Sepulpa Times. Had a couple of beautiful Studebakers, and I sent him that little tidbit today because I knew he'd enjoy it. So, okay, 1861, Abraham Lincoln, who I think you might have heard of, stops his train at Westfield on the way to Washington to thank 11-year-old Grace Fidel in person for her advice to grow a beard in order to get more votes, which is a true story. He did not have a beard up until this particular point. And then she said, you should grow a beard. It will get you more votes. And so he did. And now everybody knows Abraham Lincoln for his beard and his tall hat and stuff, right? So.
And he was born in a log cabin.
Yep. And did I say the other day that he was born in Kentucky?
No. We did not talk about that.
We did talk about Abraham Lincoln being born somewhere.
In a log cabin. That was it.
But not in Kentucky? Mm-mm. Because somebody corrected me on the chat that day and said that he was born in Illinois. Like, yeah. I thought I knew that, but I think he was raised in Kentucky.
Oh.
Or he became senator of Kentucky. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I knew that.
So Micah still doesn't have the right answer.
No, go look it up yourself. Y'all know how to use Google. All right, last thing on the list for the Today in History, we got 1868, the Benevolent and Protective Order of the Elks forms in New York, which I decided to include because we have our own Elks Lodge, which I believe next week is celebrating the birthday of the Elks or something like that. No, this would have been the birthday of the Elks. So next week is like maybe the Sepulpa chapter or something. I just know because Jordan was telling me.
Oh, okay.
And so Jordan, if you're watching, let me know in the comments what I'm talking about as far as the Elks. They're doing something next week. We'll tell you about it later. All right. That's it as far as history. We're going to get to what's happening in the American Heritage Bank Community Calendar.
Oh, goodness. Starting with tonight at 6 p.m., you can drop your kids off at Apex Gymnastics Gym. They're hosting their Parents' Night Out. It is from 6 to 9. They'll have games, crafts, pizza, an open play area there in their on their gym equipment. You have to call to sign up. It is 918-248 2201. Sorry, Micah's cursor's in my way. It is $30 for the first kid, and then any child after that is $5 off, making it $25. And this is for children ages 6 and up. Wait.
Yep,
Yeah.
6 and up.
6
Where'd
and
you
up.
get the phone number at? Because I'm not seeing that.
Right there where your cursor is.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gosh, guys,
That's the only
sorry.
part I didn't know, and I'm trying to look over and read it, and I'm like, the cursor's right on the twos. So, if you need a parents' night out, or just you want to go lay on your couch for a couple hours, Apex is open tonight for you to drop your kids off for $30. And then tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., you can join us at the Sepulpa Public Library for our story time. That is about 30 minutes long. It is gourd. It is gourd.
It's gold.
It is geared towards,
Good.
oh goodness, our toddler age kids, around 5 years old. But anyone is welcome, and there will be a small craft, and it is free. So just come out at 11 o'clock and hang out for story time.
And then if you need another kid-free night or something, because you didn't get one tonight, then they've got another one going on tomorrow. This one is over at the Crimson Sphere Martial Arts, and it is going to be a fun, safe night packed full of games, Nerf wars, and spaghetti, which is funny enough, I've never thought about combining those two things. Hey kids, we're going to do spaghetti and then we're going to do Nerf wars. It sounds like a great
Spaghetti
time.
is one of the messiest meals.
Yes.
That I've ever fed Hudson.
Yeah.
From the time he started eating it, still to this day, he gets it everywhere. So when I read that, I thought,
I ate all mine.
okay, thank you. Why in the world would they be feeding these kids spaghetti?
I imagine that they're probably just laying out the entire place in plastic wrap
They're going to have
and
to.
tarp and stuff so that they can just scoop it all up and throw it away at the end of the
Yeah,
night.
so, I mean, spaghetti is a great thing. It's one of Hudson's favorite meals. He does not like meatballs, but he likes spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
But it just cracks me up that they are going to feed a bunch of children spaghetti.
It's something that's really easy to make in bulk. I know that. So if
It's
you get
easy
a
to
bunch
make,
of
and
them-
it's cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, put tomatoes and noodles are cheap, but still, good luck to Crimson Sparrow.
Good luck.
Crimson Sparrow. Good
But
luck.
I'm going to finish the details on this. If you're interested in dropping your kids off, 3.5 hours of freedom. You just take your spouse on that much needed date night or relax, enjoy a little peace and quiet. Bring your blasters and bring your friends. Battle it out. Starts at 6:30, goes until 10 o'clock tonight. The cost is $35 per child. This is up ages 4 and up, and the public is welcome. So sounds like they're doing this no matter what, and so you can feel free to just drop your kid off at 6:30, pay you $35, and be sure to bring the Nerf gun, because it sounds like it's glow in the dark Valentine Nerf wars. I mean, I really can't think of a much better way to spend Valentine's
Maybe we should drop you
weekend.
off.
I mean, okay, I know I'm gonna have a great time, and I'm totally gonna own some 4-year-olds with my Nerf gun. I will show no mercy. I promise you that.
Oh, goodness. Okay. And if for any reason you don't want to cook breakfast tomorrow, or you just want to support our Blue Star moms, you can head over to the DAV tomorrow morning at 8:30 for their $5 breakfast fundraiser. If you are a veteran, this is free. If you're not a veteran, then it's going to be $5 for all you can eat pancakes. That is over at 1429 South Main Street. And they look forward to seeing you and feeding you some pancakes.
And then tomorrow we've got the world famous Central Tech Open House that is happening at both the Sapulpa and the Drumright campuses. What?
That's not tomorrow.
Sunday. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sunday. The tomorrow was the other thing for Saturday. Sunday is the world famous Central Tech Open House. Happens every Sunday right before President's Day, and 1 to 4 o'clock is when it's going to be going on. Both campuses, Sapulpa and Drumright campus. Lots of chances to see everything that Central Tech had to offer, and go out and get yourself entertained with all the different activities that they're going to be having. I think they're going to have the car show, and I know that I've seen videos of like putt-putt golf and stuff out there. So I think they're just bringing out all the cool
awesome.
stuff to do. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there at some point. So again, 1 to 4 p.m., completely free to attend at either campus. Be sure to go do that. So.
Okay, and don't forget on the 23rd, we have our 3rd annual Young Minds Big Ideas Father-Daughter Dance. That will be hosted over at the Elks Lodge. It is $10 for adults and $5 for children. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know that they are selling tickets. You can purchase them now if you contact Jordan Asensio over at the Chamber, or you can purchase them at the door. So great opportunity to get out, whether you're a dad, grandpa, uncle, take your daughter, niece, cousin, whatever that looks like, and go out and have a great evening together.
So that is it for our events, right?
That's it?
That's it. Yeah, that's all we got.
What? Just kidding.
I'm sorry. Do you want me? I can go dig one up if you want me to. I don't know.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, it was my favorite time of day now.
I know. We walked in and I said, "Did you remember your cards?" And he's like, "No, but I got a joke."
I got a joke.
So that's all that matters.
So you know how some people are not real comfortable with Alexa listening to everything you say? Well, Amazon has just announced they're coming out with a new male version of Alexa that doesn't listen to anything anyway. So.
Okay. But
I think that one fell kind of flat, guys. I don't think she enjoyed that one that much.
it was, yeah. It wasn't really like a joke because men don't listen. So
No, yeah, it was more like a funny but true
it
statement.
was like a dig on yourself.
Yeah, it was. But I'll do that. That's the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Well, that was the joke, guys.
Let's move on to the verse of the day. This is gonna be better. So today's
You heard it?
no. Did he like it?
He said that was a bad joke.
Thanks, Hud. Way to stay with the brothers out there, man. Oh, that's terrible.
That was a good
Appreciate it, man. If I can't make the 4-year-old laugh, y'all, something's wrong.
one. He said that was a bad joke. And Micah didn't hear you because he wasn't listening.
I didn't. Which just proves what I said, right? Which Elaine commented and said, good one, more true than funny, but obviously true. Yep, so. All right, today's verse of the day comes from Galatians 2:20, which says, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. This is a good verse that always comes up, brings up the question, Lucy, what does it really mean to be crucified with Christ?
Way to put me on the spot.
I know. I think because it's a thing, it's subjective. It means different things to different people, I think.
To be crucified with him would be like to me, it'd be like giving your whole life to him and allowing him to really lead your path and not a path that you create for yourself and try to believe that he is leading.
There you go. I think that's a good way to define it. Yeah. Deciding to that you're going to give up your own life and you're going to follow the life that Jesus had died for you to have. So anyway, guys, hope that blesses you guys, and just keep that in your hearts today. We're going to post this to the Facebook page a little bit later as well, but hope that you guys have a great weekend. Go out and do all the things that we talked about this week, and we will see you guys again. I'm going to do the show on Monday, whether Lucy is in the office or not. So I will definitely see you on President's Day on Monday, where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. We'll see you guys Monday. Bye-bye.